What's up guys, Dark Dally here, and today I am at a settlement I haven't visited in some time. This is my fishing village on Spectacle Island on a character that I haven't played in a while. And I'm back here because a viewer commented on an old video and wanted to know how I made this door. And I thought I'd shown it before, and I kind of have, but I never really went over it because there's some tricks to it. And what this is it's a rolling metal door with some glass sandwiched between it and the concrete, and you've seen me do various kinds of power windows, but I haven't really shown this, and there's some tricks to it I want to show before I go and build, so you'll understand why I'm doing some of the things I'm doing. First of all, this glass window here is not snapped at the same height as the door. Let me show you and show you why that is. If we go up here, now, because warehouse walls are taller than concrete, the top of that metal door actually, I can go ahead and I'll just remove this, actually goes to right there, as you can see. Now, if the glass was snapped at the same height, it would come through this floor too, and I would not be able to snap this concrete to cover it up. This concrete will clip through the top of this door, but it will not clip through another wall sticking up. So I had to snap it lower. It's right here, actually snap to this floor. So that's one thing you'll see me do, is I'm going to have to snap it lower, and of course that means it's going to have to clip in the ground, but it will do that. Now let's go back out here. I'm going to have to go this way. Okay, we take some of this apart out here. This out of the way. So here's how I have it arranged. Now, you don't need all these thicknesses. I just did it because I wanted a thick, fortified look. Here I have the metal door, and then have the walls snapped in right directly behind it. And the way we do that is these are faced the other way. You see, warehouse walls, as you probably know, occupy a different space on the structure depending on which way they're facing. If I flip this metal door around, then it would be hanging off this piece of foundation here. And so because they're facing different ways, they can snap side by side like this. I'm going to go ahead and let's go, and I'll show you how this thing's all put together, and I'll do a couple different variations based on how you'd want to do it. Okay, and here we are in Sanctuary, where I have a little more room to work. And we're going to start off with this as a base. We're going to start off with the 2 wide foundation to fit the door on. I've got a wall. First thing I want to show you is how they occupy different spaces, the warehouse walls, when you flip them. You probably already know that, but if you don't, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that now. So let's just go ahead and grab one of these, and I'll show you. Let's pretend this is the rolling metal door, and that's where it snaps, and that's how it fits. Now, if it faced the other way, and this here is how you would flip one, simply put a floor there. Now you can snap a floor here, get rid of that, and now it will flip. And you can tell which way the windows are facing by the recess in the window. So you can see it's facing, this is the inside now, and this is the outside. So as you can see, by facing a different way, I can essentially move it, and that's how I did this. So, okay, so we know we want the rolling metal door actually snapped to this, which will put its height up there. But we know we want the glass snapped lower because we can't have it poking through that floor. So we need a starting point to snap the glass at. Now the glass has to be snapped in from the metal door. Okay, so let's grab us a dummy wall to put here. Okay, that's fine. And now we're going to go in 1 concrete wall width to there. Now this moves it in 1 concrete wall width, but the window was not in one. It was directly on the other side of the door. That's because it was faced the other way. So let's go ahead and leave a marker here where this wall was. So that's going to be like our marker. Now let's grab us a window. Got some waiting over here. Because if you have unlocked settlement objects like I do, it takes about 5 minutes to scroll through warehouse to get to these windows. So let's go ahead and put this here. There we go. Now we're going to want to switch up floors because this works way better with warehouse floors. It's just temporary. Let's go ahead and slap one here, slap one here, flip this around, So now we've flipped it, and we've also put it at the height of the concrete. Now notice it is 1 floor thickness higher. That's because the different ways that warehouse walls snap. See, a warehouse wall snaps into the floor, whereas concrete snaps below the floor. So these are at the same height. Okay, so now really that's where we want it. So that part's done. Now we can just go ahead and grab the rest of these that we need and snap them into place, and hopefully they will clip through the floors. It's not easy. We might have to... Oh, there we go. Okay, there's one, and you want to make sure they're all facing the same way. You want the recess facing out. Of course, it's pretty obvious when they're facing opposite ways, and sometimes they will snap together facing opposite ways for some odd reason. There we go. And one more. So this will put... Let's go ahead and try it this way. There we go. Okay. And now it's pretty simple. Now we just need to grab the door. And I'll show you the rest of the process. There we go. Okay. Now let's grab concrete and go ahead and close the rest of this off just for the sake of doing it. Now, as you know, we can cover up part of the front of this door. You can go over 2 spaces. 1, 2, you know. Now, that looks ugly having 3 sections in a row. If you have wall out here, say you have some extra wall out here, just, you know, let's pretend that that's a wall coming in from out there, then you can use this. You don't have to use those little half sections. Okay, and of course, we can cover up this top part up here. Like so. Oops. Like so. And do we have a floor? No, let's go ahead and get one up here so that we can work up there. This may not want to snap. Yeah, that doesn't want to snap. It's because it's an upper floor. Let's try... There we go. There we go. Warehouse floors just work better with warehouse pieces. Now, come up here. Okay, now we've got this sticking up, and because the glass is down, we only have just the door sticking up. And of course, we can snap walls directly over this. Like so. And those walls could be windows. I used these windows here because they have enough concrete thickness at the bottom to cover up that ugly red business. So there's that for you. Hooking this up, of course, you're going to have to use wires through walls glitch, because the term, you know, if the connector of the door is hidden behind concrete. But that's all there is to it. The only difference is in my door like this that I had a spectacle island, I had additional concrete thicknesses inside, and that's totally up to you if you want to do that. But that is how you place the glass directly inside of the door, so that when you open the door, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get us a little generator here. And do that now. There we go. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this short little tutorial. I hope everything made sense. I think I made it pretty clear. Guys, it's been a pleasure. My name is Dark Dally. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this coming every day. Guys, I will catch you all next time.